Hello, hello. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys? How are you today? So, if you are new here, my name is Noor Al Masri. I'm an enrolled agent and the founder of Noura's Books. I help nonprofit organizations increase funding and also I help business owners increase their cash flow. So, today we are going to talk about how your business taxes can affect actually your personal taxes. I've been getting a lot of questions about that. Well, what's going to happen? Like, how do I file my personal taxes first or do I file my business taxes first? When is everything due? When is there any actually increase or decrease in my tax liability based on my business? Now, to answer that, stay here, stay with me, and we will actually help you answer that. If you actually have any question, put that in the comments and I will make sure to answer your question. Regardless if you're watching right now with me live or you are watching on the replay, make sure you ask me your questions if you have one. Now, so does your business tax situation affect your personal tax situation? The quick answer is it depends, right? That's my favorite answer. Now it depends on what? Of course, it depends on what entity structure do you have? Do you have a C corporation? Do you have nonprofit? Do you have S corp, LLC? What is your business structure? This is the first answer you should answer. And if you are not sure, you can go look at your registration, state registration, and also at the EIN letter that IRS provides you with. So go look to make sure. Okay. Now, unless you have a C corporation, your tax situation for the business actually directly will affect your personal tax situation. It's going to have an impact, direct impact on your personal taxes. So how does that work? Most of the structures are pass-through entity that covers S corp, LLC, partnership. All of these business entities actually pass-through entity. What does that mean? It means that whatever happened on the um, business level directly pass through to your personal taxes. So if you actually have an LLC, you file it with your personal return. So you do not file two separate returns. One return, that is your personal return. You attach Schedule C to your return, and that is your LLC, profit and loss. So if you have, for example, a loss on your tax return, that's going to reduce your overall income. Even if you file with your spouse and you have, for example, let's say you have 200K as an income, but then you have a company and you have 50,000 loss, for example, just like to make the numbers looks easy. So if you have that, you're going to deduct 200 minus the 50,000. So now the reduction of income is 250. So now the effect of your business on your overall income and your personal taxes is a deduction of $50,000. So of course you're not going to deduct it like on your own, like it has to be with a tax filing. You put everything in, and then this is what's going to be gross income or taxable income. It depends on every other deduction. What number are you looking for? But in general, this is going to be a reduction of your taxes. Okay. So this is for LLC. For S Corp, partnership, or multi-member LLC, and those are due actually March 15th. So if you did not start yet, go ahead and start. Go ahead and book a call with me, and we'll get you started. So if you have those, now you are not going to pay any taxes. You're not going to get any refund when you file for your S corp, partnership, or multi-member LLC. However, when we file, we generate K1 for you and your partners, if you have partners. So you can, if each one of you will take that K1 and include it in your personal taxes. If you have a loss, it's going to actually decrease your overall income as well. If you have a gain, it's going to increase your overall income. So that's how it affects your income overall. Now, you can actually utilize your C corporation, your nonprofit, as tax strategies, but you need to have some sort of tax planning in order to know what you really have to do. So you can definitely do that, but they do not have a direct impact on your taxes. So this is what you have to be aware of. You need to make sure you are doing a proper bookkeeping. This is the minimum you have to do for your business in order to make sure you utilize all the deduction that you're entitled to. You also have to do tax planning if you think you really need to you're really gonna be have a big bill for taxes, right? So you want to do tax planning because there are a lot of strategies for each entity that it's not easy to just like know it. You cannot just throw numbers, you cannot just throw strategies. You have to plan for this, and we do that in the tax planning. So make sure you utilize what's available for you, because tax law is there to help you. So I know tax has bad no one likes to do taxes, right? No one likes to give their hard-earned money to taxes where they do not have any control over taxes. That's where tax planning comes. And we have to understand that tax law usually is made the way the government actually wants to encourage some behavior, right? And discourage other behavior. So for example, if you are married, so you get a larger deduction. If you have kids, you get credit. So government's really trying to encourage people to get married, right? Also, if you have a business, you're going to hire people. You're going to actually benefit the economy. So you get furthermore deductions than if someone like do not have a business and do not provide something special to the economy. You hire people, so you reduce the unemployment. A lot of things available for you as a business owner that is not available for the person who does not have a business. But in order to know what's available for your special case, you really have to go to a professional who can help you build that strategy and make sure you utilize it. Now, when we talk about tax planning, it's for future. So you cannot really do tax planning for last year. Now, for last year, when we do your taxes now, we make sure we actually maximize what you have to pay, not to pay, I promise. What you have to save, what you have to keep in your pocket, with reducing your tax liability, with making sure you're taking every single deduction you are entitled to. So in order to avoid any extra unnecessary taxes, you want to make sure you have the basics. You cover the bookkeeping. You go to the professional who knows tax law, because not everyone knows tax laws. I've heard a lot of stories from people, their accountant advised them something different when it's really has to happen, because their accountant did not know tax law. Not every accountant knows tax law, even if they do taxes. So you want to be careful and take other opinion, okay? So make sure your tax strategist or accountant know tax law and give you the attention that you deserve. And So you want to make sure to do that, especially when you have a business, especially when you have a little bit of complicated situation. Maybe we cannot do much if you are a W-2 and you have nothing else to do. You don't have any actually opportunity for deduction. Maybe like all tax professionals are equal there. But once you have like a little bit of different situation, like when you have a business, you have special situation, and maybe your kids, maybe a couple of businesses, maybe you have a nonprofit, or you really or you have a rental. All of these are special situation, even though they are common, but they are special. Why? Because you can easily miss deductions, you can easily miss credits. We here at treats every single clients as special, as their independent case. So we do the research based on the client situation to make sure we're not missing anything. Even if we know what's going on, we want to make sure that we did not miss anything for every single person, for every single client. So make sure when you selecting a tax professional, you look for that quality of work. Okay. So again, you cannot utilize a lot of tax planning or tax strategies for previous year. However, we can help you do the tax strategies, the tax planning for the upcoming year, not upcoming year, for the upcoming tax season, which is going to be filing for 2024 now. So now it's the right time to actually start planning for the tax planning. So you are not overpaying in taxes next year. But now what we can help you with for your 2023 is really making sure you do not miss any deduction and credits you are entitled for. We can help you. Don't worry if you haven't done your bookkeeping yet. We can take your books and help you with bookkeeping cleanup for last year to make sure you do not miss any deduction opportunity. All right. With that, I will actually let you go today. But before that, let me know if there is anything in specific you would like me to talk about. That's going to help me know what you want me to talk about, so I can talk about what you want me to talk about, not just like what's in my mind, what I think might help you. I want to hear from you. Share this video with anyone who might be interested. And if you are on YouTube, subscribe. We have a goal to reach actually 1,000 subscribers by March 31st. So make sure you actually subscribe, send this video for anyone who is actually can get a value from it. And please let me know what you want me to address. And don't forget to order my book. I don't have it in front of me right now because I just changed my desk. So I don't have it in front of me, but you should know my book. It's actually for you, Instagram, it's going to be on the bio. And if you're watching from anywhere else, it's going to be on the description. You can order the book from Amazon, How to Start, Manage, and Prosper with a Nonprofit. You can go ahead also and book a call with me right now so we can get you in line in order to start your taxes, do your bookkeeping. Don't wait until too late, so we have to put you on an extension. Also for you guys, a nonprofit, we already started taking clients to do their nonprofit returns as well. So make sure you book a call now before it's too late and you have to do an extension. All right, have a great night and see you later.